Okay, so this first week we're talking about standards for administrators. This came out of a history of accountability. You know, for a long time we had no standards. When I first started teaching, we didn't have standards for what we were supposed to teach in the classroom. It was kind of, here are your books, and we'll see the kids at the end of the year. There was not even really a test to see if they achieved what we wanted them to. But as education has changed and we have more of an accountability, we want to know what the kids have learned. We want to see that the kids have learned these exact standards. That idea of accountability for teachers also increased the accountability for instructional leaders. And so standards were developed. There are national standards and there are standards for California. They're very, very, very similar, almost the same. The standards for California, when you are administrator, is how you will be evaluated. There are 6 of them. And usually you'll pick 2, and the person that evaluates you will pick 2, and you'll be evaluated on those. So it's really important to learn these. The first one is about having a vision and creating that vision, not just for yourself, but for the people behind you and within your community. Not just your teachers, but your parents, the community around you, the children. Does everybody have the same vision for what your school is supposed to be, and that you don't develop it by yourself? The second one is leading instruction and teaching, making sure that every child on campus is instructed properly, has, works up to their potential, and is learning what needs to be learned at their grade level. Management and operations. And this is really dynamic in how you have to be an instructional leader and you have to be a building manager. They're 2 very different roles, but important, because if you have an environment that's not safe or conducive for learning, then even the best teacher can't teach. So you've got to wear that hat also. Working with communities and families is incredibly important. There are a lot of great leaders that go in the classroom, watch what's going on, make sure there's a safe environment, but forget to include families, and that's a big part of what you do as an instructional leader. I think the 5th standard is kind of a duh, why is it there? But ethics and fairness. You've got to be fair to everyone. You've got to have a high standard of how you want people to behave and how you will behave around them, that you'll be truthful and honest with people. I think that that's kind of an obvious thing. If you're going to be an instructional leader, you better have that, or you're going to not survive very long. And then the 6th one is having a view and having input into the greater political, social, and legal aspects that really have a lot to do with what we do in education. So watch the little video that comes with this, answer the questions, do your reading, and we'll do part of this in the discussion also. Thanks.